All right, we are live. Okay. Hey, everybody. What's up? We're live now on our
Yes,
person.
yes, yes. Very exciting, very exciting. Launch card partners, investors, entrepreneurs. If you're entry level out there listening, you've been hearing about e-commerce, the digital space, everything that's going on. This is the time to get excited. We're very excited for the opportunity to talk to you guys. Obviously, you see it on the screen. Launch your own agency, right? So this is bigger than having your own e-commerce store. We're talking about having your own e-commerce franchise, empire, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to talk about how you can take this digital e-commerce opportunity with Launchcard and its partners and really set yourself up, your family, really build a massive footprint in the digital space and take your legacy to the next level. So I just want to start off with that because it's that serious. Me, my partner Daze, all of our partners at Launchcard, we're extremely excited for this opportunity. We're thankful to Launchcard and Greg and everyone over at Launchcard for the opportunity to really speak to you guys and make this opportunity make sense, right? So I'm going to just kick things off with a little introduction of myself and how I got to this point, why I'm here today speaking with you guys. I'm going to introduce my partner Daza. She's phenomenal. I call her the digital genius. You guys are going to understand why I say that once she began to speak. So I get extremely excited about this because I'm just very passionate about entrepreneurship. As you guys can see from my shirt, Entrepreneurs Are Us. This is actually one of my e-commerce stores and my niche-based brand that I'm developing on the Launchcard platform. And I just get extremely excited about entrepreneurship. I really began my journey as an entry-level sales and marketing rep with Sitcore and its partners, DirecTV and AT&T, where I really began to understand the power of sales and marketing and how it can really spearhead your success in any field or any industry. And I started off an entry level sales rep back in 2014, and I was able to grow within that network to not only becoming the number one sales representative in the country twice, for DirecTV and AT&T, but also going on to be promoted and starting my own DirecTV and AT&T franchise. And so I ran a sales a retail sales office in Dayton, Ohio. I had about 30 big box retail stores that I trained and developed sales reps and staff. And then I also ran a market in St. Louis, Missouri, where I had a chance to take over about 50 to 60 big box retail stores. And we had a ball. It really elevated me as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. But during that time, it really shaped me to learn and understand the importance of personal development, commitment, and really understanding the vision and the direction in which a company and organization is going. And though I had a lot of success with DirecTV and AT&T, I wasn't developed properly personally, right? And so I just spiraled out of control. But it was on, and I lost my company, right? And it was honestly the best thing that happened to me in my life because I started to dig deep, and I had to really talk to myself and understand how did this happen? How did I go from being number one sales representative in the country for DirecTV and AT&T, running an office, grossing millions of dollars yearly, just like being on the top of the world, and then go all the way back down, right? And I realized, just to say the least, that it was because I lacked the supreme understanding of personal development, commitment, and discipline, right? So I'm not going to get too much into that, but I really just want you guys to understand, who I am and my story so that you can really connect to what we're going to talk to you about on this call here today. This is an exciting time. I can't say it enough. The digital space, it's been going crazy, but we haven't seen anything yet, right? It's literally at the beginning. It's really boiling. I always tell Days when we're speaking that this thing is like a rocket ship that's just like getting ready to launch, right? And take off. And so I really got to get that point across to you guys, right? If you're someone who's already in the space, you're already on the launch shop partners team, but you kind of been inactive, right? We go through that. You kind of been struggling to find your way to really for this thing to make sense, really for it to take off. That's what we're here to do. We're here to collaborate with you guys. We're here to partner with you guys. We're here to support you guys, and we're here to really create a culture of excitement, success, fun, and I'm going to just say it, competition, right? Because I come from sales and marketing, and competition is everything. If you're not willing to compete amongst other people in your field, in your industry, to drive your success as well as the success of everyone around you, then how can you really even think that you're prepared to capitalize on this opportunity as a whole, right? So, like I said, I lost my AT&T franchise. I found myself in real estate. I really did very well in the real estate industry, and I started looking for outside investments, right? How can I take my money? How can I invest? And Daza was actually, I've known her for a long time. She was actually my partner in the sales and marketing business. I actually met her as an entry level sales rep, training and developer, and she really helped me expand my company and help me get promoted to ownership. And so I knew she was a beast at what she do. I knew she had a ton of skills, but I just started seeing her on social media talking about e-commerce and talking about having her own digital agency and things like that. And I knew what she could do, so I just struck that conversation with her. And I'm like, hey, Dave, what's going on? What's up with this e-commerce stuff? I've been hearing a lot about it. I've been wanting to get involved in the business, and I actually have a store ideal, as you guys see it here, Entrepreneurs Are Us, that I want to create. And she just started going crazy and making it make sense to me. She's like, definitely, you need to be in the e-commerce space. You need to take that Entrepreneurs Are Us. You need to be in drop shipping. You need to have your own store so that you can connect with all these people online. She's like, done for you. I can put it together for you very quickly. I can automate it for you. And she started talking all this stuff. And so I'm like, I kind of like, I'm not gonna let her just kind of do it for me because I want to know what's going on here, right? I really want to understand this e-commerce space and what's going on in this industry. And so she's like, I'm like, Days, all right, cool. I'll hire you to build my store, which I did. I hired her to build my store, but I want to be involved in the whole process, right? And I was getting on her nerves. I'm like, hey, when you're designing everything, when you're putting everything together, I like to sit in on it. And she gave me the opportunity, right? And she knew something that I didn't know. And this is what I'm very excited about and very appreciative to her for introducing me to this opportunity. She knew that the opportunity was bigger than just this one e-commerce store that I wanted to build. She's like, in the future, the whole world is going to need to have a space, a digital business online. So I'm not going to just build your store for you. I'm going to show you how to pioneer and build an agency where you can talk to your friends, family, relatives, coworkers, people on your social media about how they can have their own online drop shipping retail stores, whether it's a niche that's dear to their heart or a niche that they just see out in the environment and connect to and they can grow it. So it just really started to make sense to me. And obviously, every day this thing is growing. Every day new information is coming along. And it's just driving that excitement. So before I really move things over to Daza to really show you guys what she's shown me, the blueprint, talk to you guys about this opportunity in detail, and really make this thing make sense to you guys, I just really want you guys to understand this. Do not hesitate. Do not procrastinate on this opportunity. Get involved now. We're going to be coming to you guys live consistently. Myself, Daza, and many other launch cart partners and coaches to really support you guys and really make this opportunity make sense. It's a small investment for massive long term results. The biggest investment is going to be your student mentality, meaning getting the education, getting the information, understanding this business. That's where you want to invest. And then a consistent work ethic. Everything else is going to fall in line. And just like any other great opportunity that we've heard of in history, right? From your Facebooks to your Instagrams to your Shopify's to any other huge opportunity, I'm here to tell you guys that you have an opportunity to be a part of this over here with Launchcart and its partners. You literally have the opportunity to plant your seeds right now for growth in this business. So if you're hearing this live, if you're watching this video, I'm here to tell you the doers will win. Don't overthink it. Get started now. Tap in, tune in. We're team building. We're looking to work with you. We're looking to execute with you. And we're going to have fun, right? And we're
Yeah.
going to be the people over the next 1, 2, 3 to 5 to 10 years who are the elite entrepreneurs and the people who are controlling and dominating and educating and servicing this digital space, right? So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to pass the ball over to Daza to really break things down in the sweet, genius way that she does. And if this doesn't make sense to you guys, if you guys don't take action on this, I really don't know what to say, right? So, Daza, I'm going to pass the ball to you and watch you really lay this thing out as you've done for me, which is why I'm very thankful, grateful, and excited to be partnering with you, to be a part of this launch card platform. And I'm excited to just see the growth and the direction that things are going to continue to go in.
Yes, absolutely, Byron. And like you said, the time is now. I am just so thankful, so thankful for you, launch card, just this, everything is just coming together. Like, you know, I want to go back a little bit with the story thing, and I didn't plan on coming out, y'all. I'm introverted. If you know me, I come out and I try to keep it, quick. But when I get to talking, you got me fired up now. I got to
Well,
talk.
give it to them. This is what we're here for.
Going back a little bit, when I started working under Byron, I was 18. I didn't know nothing about sales. I didn't know anything. I was ambitious, I was ignorance on fire. Um, but I didn't know anything, So when I came in entry level and I saw that, he was able to teach me and thousands of other, entry level sales reps, how the psychology of sales, personal development skills, just all types of stuff. My life changed. I got the opportunity to move out with him and our team. It was like 5 of us, and we built a very, very successful, business within the first year. I mean, it went crazy. So I'm just like, wow, utilizing this, I can do it. I was just basically doing hair in a hair salon, trying to figure out my life. And I just had my baby, So as a mom, I'm like, I got to figure this stuff out. And just ever since, I met Byron, my life completely changed. So I'm so thankful for you. And it's an honor to, see us together building this, and an honor to work alongside you doing this, So thank you.
No,
Now,
thank you. Thank
fast
you.
track into the future, we are it's lit, So I came in about 2 years ago with entering in. I had took my credit card. I didn't have the money to afford it, a mom of four. But I'm like, you know what? I believe in this. I sat on Greg's training. It was an opportunity call for the Launch Shop Partnership Program. And I'm like, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can utilize these skills that I learned from, working with AT&T Direct TV, and take this sales, and put it over here. I want to be able to work from home. I want to be able to work, from wherever Wi-Fi is around my babies. They're not here right now, but if they're here, they'll be popping their head in trying to figure out what I got going on. And I love that because, a lot of times in reality, if we get back to reality, we have to go to work. As a mom in this day and age, a lot of us, we're working, we're, door dashing, we're, going doing 9 to 5s, working around our kids. And that's the biggest thing. When I heard Greg say, hey, his daughter was able to go in and make thousands of dollars a month, online by building her own agency, I knew the opportunity was real and that I could do it as well as a mom. So within my first week, I'm like, okay, I got to figure this social media, stuff out. I'm ready to kick off. Within my first week, I took $30 on an ad. I was afraid because I'm introverted to share my face at that time. So I'm like, let me go ahead and just scroll down my store to show what's possible with having your own merch. So I'm going to turn this into an ad. And at this time, like I said, I don't know too much about the digital marketing world, but I was able to do a voiceover and it worked. Within my first week, I actually closed my first $300 client. So I went back to the Lawn Shop Partners Program, talking to Candace, talking to Greg. And it's so funny because before I even talk about getting back into the group, how I closed that deal, I didn't even have my agency. I was so nervous. My hands were sweating. I'm like, listen, I don't know what to do. Candace, I need to see your agency. Can I show this? She was like, yeah, like that's the biggest thing too. When you're around a community that supports you, they're honored, to help you, and they're willing to go alongside you. It makes the difference, especially for somebody like me who, I want to feel like I'm at home. I want to feel like I'm working alongside people that actually care, to help me and evolve. So when she was like, yeah, cool. So I was able to use her store to show what was possible and sell a client for $300. And it was a $30 boosted ad. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys that. And that was I used a credit card, but I was thankful because I'm like, it's real. The opportunity is real. So from my ad, this is the client. My first client, actually, you can see she came in. She said, I got it. Thank you so much. I sent her over the invoice. And pretty much with that, the rest was history. And then honestly, a couple weeks ago, she reached out to me and now she's ready to get her store revamped. So it's just a beautiful thing when you're making those genuine connections and you have the community, the coaches, the mentors that you need in order to evolve and grow. So now, me and Byron, we're like, hey, we got this agency, we're taking it up, we're ready to excel and grow and build and put it all on automation. So I want to show you guys just a little back end, but also, just long term, like Byron was talking about, this is an opportunity to get in where you fit in, to be ahead of the curve. Everybody is merging over to e-commerce. I don't have the stats in front of me right now, but it's in the trillions. I mean, it's kind of crazy how many buildings and within the first year, I want to say, I think it's like 50 or 60% of businesses in the US close within the first year. Okay. So a lot of people are going over to the e-commerce world, and being able to be a warehouse for that is just game changing. So, and if you don't have the money to put it inside of ads, like Byron, he saw me promoting off of social media. If you're already a partner, go to social media, use your social media. And I just was like, because of the opportunity, like it changed my life working with AT and DirecTV, learning so much from Byron. I took my sales skills that I learned there and put it inside, the digital marketing world. And I'm like, I'm going to make me some scripts. And it worked. So I've just, and this is before Chat GPT became Chat GPT. Like we're talking about 2 years ago. So I put those scripts together, curated that out of my mind, hey, like, I got this, I'm doing e-commerce stores, you, as a mom, you don't have to worry about shipping stuff up. I'm talking about pain points that I know I don't want to do. I know I don't have a lot of time to ship off packages and do all of this stuff. I want to be able to work from wherever I'm at. So that was the opportunity. And I talked about that because these people that are building out these stores, they're coaches. They have fitness companies, they're in tech, they're content creators. This is just another opportunity to streamline their business. They want to be able to diversify their income, and they're going to, if they're not purchasing these e-commerce stores from you, they're going to go get it from someone else or another partner from inside of Launchcart. So it's very, very important that you understand that. But I do want to show some affiliate commissions that we have from our agency. So right here, is my launch cart account. And this is, this is real. This is our real numbers. So we got 45 clicks. And right now we're at $105. And this is very small, starting off $105 earned, off of the affiliate opportunity from Launchcart. We're getting, if you are a partner, you get the opportunity to earn 40% commission as a partner. Like that's huge. That's huge. 40% commission off of e-commerce stores. If I go and show, someone said, girl, yes. And I got someone knocking at my door. Look at me. This is the real life of a mompreneur. One second. I may have to click off real quick, but I
Now
want
go
to.
ahead, Days, to take care of your business. We understand. Like, what she's saying is very real. And if you guys don't understand, overrides and commissions and really putting yourself in a position to have long term automated passive income coming to you for life and for the life of your family based on getting in now, structuring now, building the systems now, over and over and over again, having that consistency, that these overrides and these commissions are just going to continue to evolve as the digital world continues to grow. Like, so many people are not in this business right now. So we want to drive that traffic through us as entrepreneurs, as investors, as launch shop partners. We want to drive all of this business through all of our channels and have everything on autopilot, from your e-commerce stores being on autopilot through drop shipping to your agencies being on autopilot. Like, we literally have all of the systems in place for you guys to build agencies on autopilot, working with freelancers from Fiverr to help put this thing together, working with digital designers to help put this thing together. So this is really automation at its finest. And when you talk about automation in the digital space, such as this, it's really a no-brainer, right? And like Dez continues to talk about, like, we're at home right now. I always tell people I don't have to leave my home for a year if I don't want to. I can literally, I just came back from Puerto Rico for a week, and I was in Puerto Rico and I was hanging out on the beach and my business was rolling on autopilot, and we were having our meetings via Zoom and via Skype and just continuing to build this thing and putting all the automations in place. So I'm going to let Daza really get back to talking to you guys about the affiliate commissions and how this is just going to drive massive growth when it comes to passive income, and how we're able to be free to do these things and how we're going to help you guys evolve in the space and grow your businesses as well.
Yes, absolutely, Byron. And the affiliate opportunity is insane. So now we're taking something that just came in. Okay, I'm gonna make, e-commerce stores and I can make my $1,600 or $2,000, however much you want to charge, because like I was saying, when I went back, so excited, 2 years ago, after making my first $300 client from a $30 ad I boosted on, Instagram, everybody, all my partners and the launch cart partner, like, you need to go charge more. You're charging too low. I showed Candace and she was like, girl, now it's time to do $2,000. And I'm like, okay, and I was just confident because of my previous experience with sales and marketing. Byron, do you remember when we went out the first time when you trained me in the field and I was afraid to go and talk to people? And you're like, if you're
Absolutely.
not going, I'm out here, you did it. And if you closed a client right in front of me.
Yeah, I said, you're not gonna make no money. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. You better get going. And I said, watch me go make the money. Watch me go get going. Watch me promote to these people. And we saw together that when you push it, right, when you go for it, the sales come, the business come, and the results that we know are there and that we're talking about and that we see everybody getting, those results are gonna be there definitely. That's what I remember from your first day in the field.
Right? So, like you said, and when I saw you close that deal and I have a baby, I'm just like, oh, I'm about to start. And ever since then, it was history. Like, I went up to everybody that I could see because I understood that it was just the law of averages. And I think that was like the comfort for me. So the people that, may be afraid to show their face, may be afraid. So I did it without showing my face, may be afraid of, going live and talking to people. Eventually you're going to get comfortable to get out there. But starting off, just understand what you can rely on is numbers. Byron always taught me that, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. So when you lay that out like that, and you can say, okay, if I talk to, 1,000 people, I'm bound to close 2 or 3 sales. Like, I just need to get that exposure, and I need to get in front of the right people that actually need this. So all of the content creators, and look at the time that we're in. A lot of people are now going and gravitating to real people like myself and Byron, because we're tired of seeing all of these perfect commercials and all of that. And also too, people want, they like what they like. They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So if you're a relatable person, you're real, you're raw, they're going to gravitate to you. They don't care if your store is $5,000. The price does not matter. What matters is the value that you're adding in. Because we are launch shop partners and we're in this program, it's just laid out for us. It's pretty much, top to bottom. And it's a beautiful thing, because coming in, like I said, the community, the support is there. And if you are scared, nervous about the sales and all of that, Chat GPT is right there. So Chat GPT, like I said, I started off when Byron saw my post. That was stuff that was coming out of my mind. And I was just, just trying to put together and remember those fear of loss, the high sense of urgency, utilizing is something that we call GIFs, Jones effect, indifference, fear of loss, sense of urgency, and those, tools curated inside of a social media post. It did the same thing. It got the close, it got the results. I have about 6,000 followers. So consistently posting, I've made, just in that short period of time, I had made like 3 or 4 clients. That was like $6,500. And I wasn't even charging what I should have been charging, but I was building myself up and I was building my confidence. So I was super excited about that. And I want to show you guys also too, because this is beautiful. It's very beautiful. I knew I didn't have a lot of time to sit to even build out these stores from scratch, and I heard Byron when I came back talking about Fiverr. Like, Fiverr is huge. This is something that, if you don't want to build them out from scratch, even going through the program, you're going to learn how to do it. But Fiverr is here. Fiverr is, is right here for you. It's so easy to, take this and go look for someone that, you can outsource to for e-commerce stores, and they'll help build. They'll help you. It's a lot to come in it, that it's a lot that can come into that, but it's not as hard as it looks, because if you understand what to do, getting someone on, paying them $200 will not be hard to do out of making $2,000, you know, sales off of e-commerce stores. So I knew that in my mind, because I think Greg, he definitely laid that out. Like, you can outsource. When he said that, that was like a pain point for me. I knew I needed to outsource this because I want this to be big, not even knowing that, it's going to grow to the point that it is now. And we're just taking off. We're a partnership. We're building this thing. But I just had it in my mind, outsource, because as a mom, I want to make it as simple as possible for me to be successful. And we got to get back to making sure that we're putting ourselves where we see ourselves, and not allowing things that could seem hard, or be blockages, not allowing those things to stop us. So that's very, very
And just to add to that, get the education. Like I always say, and it's actually a poster in my entrepreneurs store that's on Launchcart that is in e-commerce, and it says knowledge is the roadmap to the destination you decide to pursue. Knowledge is the roadmap to the destination you decide to pursue. Educate yourselves, network, tap in with the people, the partners here. Understand the fast track, understand the tips, the strategies that we're giving you guys, so this can be automated and on autopilot, and you literally can sit back with your feet up and just manage your team and manage your systems and watch this thing go crazy.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Knowledge is the roadmap. And when you think about, everything that we're laying out right here, we're showing you out of one opportunity how you can diversify your income through affiliate marketing, as well as even outsourcing the stores. So now that's 4 streams of income. Here's Printful, you know 490 sales, $49 in commissions. That adds up over a year. And, you say you're closing out 50 stores a month consistently. Just imagine where you will be by the end of the year. I mean, just the affiliate commissions alone. I mean, that's crazy. Going back to launch card CRM, having the CRM is very, very important if you want to start doing things on automation and streamline your business. We'll have another call going over the CRM, but on this call, I just want to show you the affiliate commission. Like, this is huge, $237 in affiliate commissions that you get to do. You get to, if you're already a partner, and you're not signing up, clients for the CRM, everybody needs a CRM. I'm going to tell you, I was
Literally.
paying for later, you know, just so many different tools. Later is a social media scheduling platform. So here in the CRM, they have that. We have the scheduling options. We have the ability to, lay out ads and blast out ads on all platforms at one time. Like, we have the opportunity. Candace was just showing us last night on one of our calls that, you can do funnels. I mean, multiple funnels, split test the funnels. On top of having funnels, you can send out text messages. You
And,
need the
and what I was amazed by is that AI is integrated into this system to help put these ads and put all of these things together for you based on algorithm that's going to set you in position for success. So you
yeah,
literally don't have to think. You just literally have to get the program, get the system, and start to navigate it and learn it and understanding it. And that's going to set your business up for massive success. And we're going to be here as Candice was able to walk through everything with us. We're going to be walking through this thing with you guys. And that's what this is about. Building that culture, building that team, building that support, each one teach one, because you can go far alone. And I know you heard this before, but you can go extremely far together and with the team. And that's the whole concept here that we want to bring to the launch card partners, to anybody out there listening to this, is you're not alone. We're on the path to creating the future millionaires and billionaires, in this space, and make sure you put yourself in a position to be one of those and to run this race with us.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. It's like goes back to the time is now. Like Byron said, the time is now. This is huge. Having an agency, being able to be the warehouse, for e-commerce, having community, and also getting multiple streams of income off of pretty much one product. When you set a client up, you're going to be able to make money off of printful commissions. You're going to be able to make money off of launch cart, having the e-commerce store as well as the CRM. So it's just so many streams of income on top of the high ticket offer, which is $2,500, $5,000, $10,000. It's pretty much unlimited. So definitely tap in. I'm so excited, for all of you watching this, because it's going up from here. It's going up from here. And then the link that we have on the screen right now, if you do not know, definitely click this link, because it's going to take you directly to our launch shop partners program link, so that way you can get in and become a certified partner. You can learn how to do e-commerce stores and take full advantage. Also, too, the other link is for the CRM. If you're already on Launchcard platform and your business, you're ready for streamlining your company, definitely click that link and reach out to us. Byron, his Instagram is Byron Gatsby. Mine is Elevate with Daza. Make sure that you reach out to us if you have any questions. We're here to support you and help you, and just be that guiding force all together to grow these agencies and build.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that was phenomenal. Obviously, we can give you guys so much more, but obviously, we know time is money. We want you guys to be able to get back to the things that you were focused on and that you were working on. Obviously, we're getting ready to jump into another meeting, another call. Like, we're working around the clock to put these things in position and set ourselves up for domination, digital domination, I like to say, massive results and success. And we're here for you, the whole LaunchCard family. I'm excited for this opportunity. We're coming straight to you guys. We're not far out of reach. We're building, we're on the way up. So get on with it now, right? Grab it now. Don't procrastinate. Don't overthink. I have my digital guide, do more, dwell less. And I think everybody should have that because it's really a guide to driving results. And I mentioned that to say this: the doers will win. Don't overthink it. When dwelling becomes doing, magical things begin to happen. That's the concept that's been driving me, driving massive results. I'm just doing, right? I'm not overthinking. Even if it comes to getting the education, learning, it's still a part of doing. The more that we can get done, the faster we can get it done, the higher sense of urgency we can have, then we can set ourselves up where, right now we're working freelance, but we won't have to work at all because all of our things will be automated and they'll be growing and we'll be able to pass those things down to our family and the success is just limitless. So I'm very excited for this opportunity. I'm very excited for the partnership. I'm very excited for to speak with you all, to meet you all, to see where you go with this thing. Once again, we're very appreciative and thankful to Greg, Candace, the Launch Card family for bringing this opportunity for all of us to take advantage of. And we wish you guys well and we wish you guys the best. So I'm going to leave it off at that. Until next time.